What's up, all you anonymous bikers? So today's ride, we are going to go out and we are going to talk about bike mods, modifications I've done to this bike since I got it. Just a little over 2 years in April on my 2017 Indian Scout. And we'll talk about each modification, but one thing we'll do is talk about how much each modification costs, and at the end we'll have a total. I'm not quite sure I want to see it either, so stay tuned for the video and let's find out.
Roll that intro.
First thing we got to do is find a gas station. We're running a little low, so before we get going on this vlog, we're going to fuel up with 93 octane. Always put premium in your bike. And here we go. We got a racetrack. We got a busy racetrack. But we'll take this pump right here. So, filling up at the gas station. We just had a lot of rain come through. Hoping don't get rained on again. Some thunder, lightning, but that's not gonna stop us. Oh, a little more. All right. Best part about bikes: $5.25. Okay. Who can have more fun for $5.25? Fire it up. Reset the odometer, trip. And away we go. So when I bought this bike, I liked it as it sat stock. It was a nice bike. But the first thing I did before it even left the dealership, I knew I wanted to put the spoke wheels and the wide white wall tires on this bike. So I bought the bike and then I actually included in the purchase price the spoke wheels and the white wall tires because I got a credit from the dealer for accessories. So I added those on. I have my stock tires. They have 2 miles on them with the rims. They are put away. And I put the white walls and the spoke wheels, which I think look really good. Give it that classic bobber look. So the wheels, spoke wheels and the white walls were $1,498 combined. I have 7,500 miles on this bike. Still the same tires, the white wall, wide white wall, Dunlap Cruiser Max. Love the tires. And the spoke rims, awesome. Hard to clean, but as long as you keep them clean, they look great. And I picked up the bike, took it home, rode it around for, I don't know, maybe 200 miles. And I didn't like the way the stock bars sat. They were a little low. So I went and bought the 10-inch Mini Ape handlebars. And since I was getting the handlebars, one thing I hated when I first got this is the stock grips. They were horrible. Felt like I got done holding a weed whacker for 10 hours after I got off the bike. So I went out and got these Kiriakin ISO grips with the bars, and figured I'll just do it all in one shot. The Kiriakin grips were $99. I also got this throttle boss, which was $20. And then, as you guys know, with modifications, you don't think it looks right, so I proceeded to buy these blue accent rings, which were $6, and then these stiletto end caps, which were $40. The mini apes were $159. So if you're keeping a total in your head, let me know, because I didn't add it up yet. So put those on. You can do the mini apes with the stock cables. You don't need to get any special cables on the Indian Scout 2017. They will fit, so don't worry about that. And they made a huge difference, not only in my position and riding comfort, but in the look of the bike. And so they were the first couple mods that I've done on the bike. Made a huge difference in appearance. And the bars made a great difference in riding position and comfort. So then I kept riding, taking longer trips further and further, and I figured out, better get a GPS, because I was out on some roads, got lost, trying to figure out how to get back, and thought, let me get the GPS. So I got this TomTom Rider, TomTom 400 motorcycle GPS. This thing is awesome. That set me back $349. I did hardwire it, so it's always charged, and it has a battery backup for 6 hours. But reliable, has super cool features like Planet Thrill. It'll take you through roads that are elevations, twisties, all that kind of stuff. So you can kind of just pinpoint by pressing 2 little points on there, and you go from A to B with all the crazy roads, and not be in main traffic or flat roads or boring roads. So got that. So then, take the further trips, and being out on the highway, obviously this is a mid-sized cruiser, doesn't have a lot of fairing wind protection, and after 2-3 hours on the highway, 70-80 miles an hour, and that wind is battering you in the chest, definitely get tired. So I went and bought this Dark Marlin windscreen for $140. Wasn't sure it was going to do anything, but read the reviews, the company seemed great, and this little thing works awesome. Keep enough of the wind off your chest at the highway that it makes for a pleasurable ride. So the Dark Marlin windscreen, super easy install. Probably one of the easiest things I did, other than the other mod I'm about to mention, but very easy. The next mod, which became a requirement because of the amount of time I was spending on the bike, was the seat. I got rid of the stock seat after about 80 miles. Ooh, it was talking to me, not comfortable. Back was bothering you, legs are going numb. So I upgraded to the Mustang Solo seat, which was $279, and what a difference that made. A little more padding, it's a little higher up in the back for your lumbar. That is definitely by far the easiest modification you will ever make on any bike. The seat is super easy, just pop off, pop on. And I went from the classic tan to a black, which changed the appearance of the bike to what I like. The next thing I'm sure you guys are wondering is, what about the exhaust? Well, I waited till I hit 1,000 miles, fellow biker, big apes. I waited till I hit 1,000 miles on my bike just to make sure everything was broken in well, wasn't any problems. And I took those big Canon stock exhaust off that were super quiet. And I debated back and forth, as everybody does, with 8 million YouTube videos on sound. And I was wondering if I should go with the Trask slip-ons, which I loved, and Brandon Picasso, thank you, good video, really like those, or the RC Components 3-inch slip-ons. And I thought the trash would have been just a little too loud and my neighbors would have really hated me. So I went with the RCX components, and I'm glad I did. They have the Excalibur tips. I did a few videos. You can see those in the link. But I did a few of those videos just for sound, but they really made the bike look nice as far as the profile, the look, the chrome. A little longer than the Trask, so kind of carries the lines of the bike and does a nice job. And those set me back $379. So next up, I went and got this keyless Arlen Ness chrome gas cap. 99 bucks. Arlen Ness makes great stuff. This is super heavy duty, high quality. And since I have an Indian bike, I got this custom made size patriotic war chief decal with the red, white, blue theme of my bike, and I just put that inside this particular Arlen Ness cap. And I got the Dreamcatcher custom made logo I put on my tank to match the theme and the color. Very cheap, very easy. The decal, I don't know, $5 if that. I think it was $7 for the custom made one, so 12 for that. So the gas cap 99, 12 for those decals. The next thing I did was I changed the shifter peg and brake peg to keep consistent with the grips, and I went with the Kuryakin ISO brake peg and shifter peg. If you guys are going to do that, plan on not being able to reuse your stock peg, because once you take them off, they kind of get a little wrenched when you got to crank on them with a vice grip. So I put those on, and then I got rid of the foot pegs and went with the Kuryakin ISO Wing mini boards. Those things are awesome. They're wide enough, you can move your feet around, you have all kind of foot positions, and you can stick your leg out like so when you're cruising and rest it right on the ISO peg. Give you a little rest on a long ride. So the shifter peg and brake peg, $20 each, that's 40. And the ISO Wing, those floorboards were, I think, 101 for some reason, $101. I don't know whether they were at 99 or 100, $101. So 101 for those. So with the travels and going a little further and then doing the camera work, I needed some saddlebags. So I decided to purchase the Viking Odin saddlebags. Great bags, super quality product, and they were, I got them on sale actually, a good deal, $199. But what I didn't know is I needed to buy what's called an easy bracket, and the easy bracket is needed to put on the spools on the fender stays so you can put the bags on. So the bags are $199, the easy brackets were $149. Saw on another guy's video, I think it was Wrench Garage, I forget his name, but sorry about that. But he got these fender brackets with the Indian inlay, and I thought they looked good, so I put them on my bike, and they're from a shop in England called More Speed Racing. The Indian fender brackets took a long time to ship, I guess because it was coming from England, but I put those on and I'll show those to you guys. But they were like in pounds, and I had to pay because it was American, but I believe they were $129. And that brings us to a couple more mods. I got this tool bag from Leatherworks. That tool bag was $100. You can see it there. I mounted it to the swing arm with zip ties. And then I got this belt pulley cover. And belt guard was $119 and the pulley cover was $199. So if you bring, I also got the side mount license plate from Accutronics. Just totally cleans up the back of the bike. And that was $179. Another decal with the name of my bike, $10. And I got some other cool stuff. This custom made rear fender bolt from Dave T. Pilot. That was $54. And if you notice, I have no stock rear turn signals. I put this LED on, and it is a fender elimination kit from Radiance. It was $239 for the decal. And then we got this awesome custom primary cover from Larry's Tail Art. That was $140. Two of the mods. One was the original wiring harness cover that came with the Scout. It was black with a little Indian script on it. And since I did chrome everywhere else, I got the chrome wiring harness, and then the letters I painted red to match the theme of the bike. I kept that for a little while, and then the paint just started chipping, so I went and got another little custom Indian war chief skull kind of thing and put that over top. Barnett stainless steel braided line clutch cable on right here, and that was $89. And aesthetically, it actually matched the steel braided brake line, so they're both steel in the front. So guys, if you list in the comments below, tell me about all the mods you guys done to your bike, anything in particular, what's your favorite. Most times people do the exhaust first right off the bat, and then you kind of work your way backwards depending on comfort after you've been riding the bike for a while. So that's where I'm at with my Indian Scout. I'm never going to say it's done because, as you guys know, bikes are never finished. They're just done for the day, and you're always adding. It's like art. Add some paint, take some away, add some paint, take some away. Eventually you get a masterpiece. So hopefully that's the objective. So guys, I want to thanks for watching. And that's the end of the mod vlog, guys. We'll see you later.